Right, we're up on the Hoe, on Fisher's Nose. This is sort of the furthest, the eastern end of blockhouse defending the Plymouth foreshore. The bottom piece is the original, built during the time of Henry VIII. The top 5 or 6 feet have been added on when they built the citadel behind us. Or it could have been there when they built the original fort in 1592. There's, if you look over to your right, there were other blockhouses along the front, smaller, all connected by wooden palisades with a number of cannon lower down. This road wasn't here. The foreshore came right down from what is the citadel today and went down to the seafront. The limestone on the foreshore is probably some of the stone they used to build these blockhouses. Across the way you can see Mountbatten to the left. That wasn't there in the Civil War or before, that was built just after. And over on the right is St Nicholas Island, Drake's Island. Now, after they built the original fortifications here, Henry VIII fortified Drake's Island, St Nicholas Island, and you can actually still see some of those Tudor emplacements on the other side of St Nicholas's Island.
So Phil, we can see here the top half has been, well not the top half, the top 6 feet has been added on.
Yeah, you can tell, but it's different style.
But if we look very carefully down on the rocks, we can see an aperture for the guns.
Yes.
Of interest, this was also used, by the way, Phil, in World War II as an air raid shelter.
Oh, really?
But that's
another story.
So this blockhouse would have commanded
the entrance to the harbour.
To Sutton Harbour.
Yes.
What about the Catwater? Was that of significance at the time?
Nothing happened over there. There was nothing. It was sort of outside of Plymouth, if you like.
Right.
So we had the Barbican itself. You had the piers going out from east and west, and in the evenings, at night time, they put a chain across as an extra deterrent. This is because Plymouth was attacked quite a few times over the years. Parts of the town were burnt by the French and Spanish, so they needed these extra defences.
There's a history of it, wasn't there?
There was, yeah. Raiders, not a prolonged campaign, just raids from across the sea.
And I believe there was a blockhouse at what we call today Queen Anne's Battery.
Queen Anne's Battery?
This is the yachting marina on the other side.
I don't think so, not that I heard of. Not a Queen Anne's Battery.
Okay.
Unless that's later.
Later, of course it is.
Yeah,
Phil,
later,
yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Not in the Civil War.
Not in the Civil War.
Mountbatten's Tower was built after the Civil War.
Yes.
1660s when they built the citadel.
And that's the thing about Plymouth. There are so many layers of history. It's history upon history.
Yeah, you can see this.
It's all hidden here, isn't it?
You can see it. If you look up here, there's part of the original fort built in 1590s. And on top beside it is the citadel built in the 1660s.
And we're going to look at that next, aren't we?
We're going to have a look at some of the old parts of the citadel, the fort, Plymouth Fort that actually stood here, and talk about some of the people that were involved.